I love standing before Utah's progressive community. All right. As a gay man who grew up and served a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I cannot fully describe the joy that so many of us felt when the church of my youth stepped forward and endorsed Salt Lake City's non-discrimination ordinances. In 2009, LDS leaders and LGBT leaders said, no, it's not right that men and women should be fired or kicked out of their homes because of their gender identity or their sexual orientation. It was brave and courageous of them to do that. After the pain and the anger that had followed California's Proposition 8, finally, the LDS and the LGBT community found common ground. And what an honor that in 2012, an LDS Senator, Ben McAdams, stepped forward to promote a statewide ordinance, SB 51, to protect all LGBT Utahns from workplace and housing discrimination. To date, so far, 14 municipalities throughout the state have adopted these policies. The Chamber of Commerce endorsed them. Big corporations endorsed them. They had the blessing of the LDS Church. And over 73% of Utahns, when polled, said that they support these protections statewide. However, this bill was tabled by Senator Jenkins. It was never brought to the floor for a vote. Their opposition, the Utah Eagle Forum. Now hold on. When Gail Ruzicka stands up in a committee meeting, and I hope you're listening, Gail, to denounce pro-gay legislation, or for that matter, comprehensive sex ed, she likes to tell people, hey, I don't hate gay people. I have gay friends. And many of you are probably wondering what gay person in their right mind would be friends with Gail Ruzicka. Well, I'm here to tell you me, all right? The first time I ever walked into this Capitol building many years ago, I was with Gail Ruzicka during the legislative session. I was an earnest Eagle Forum intern. I had just returned from my LDS mission. I was ready to start school at BYU, but I carried a big secret. I was terrified to confront the truth that I was gay. I was terrified that if I acknowledged that fact, I'd be kicked out of BYU, kicked out of the Mormon Church, my parents would reject me, and I would be unemployable in this state. So I ran to the one place where I thought was safe, the Utah Eagle Forum, of course. And Gail was a fantastic mentor. She took me in and taught me how bills were written and passed. She taught me how to lobby a legislator. And above all, she taught me that you must be tenacious in your convictions. So, as much as I admire Eagle Forum's tenacity, make no mistake, I soon learned that they play loose with the facts. They are political fundamentalists who advocate reactionary, anti-gay, anti-science policies that empower the few over the many. They promulgate fear and ignorance and have done great harm to many Utah families. They also have the attention of our legislators. Like a mother bird, they use their beaks to smash truth into unrecognizable bits of mush to feed to the chirping open mouths of our legislators who gobble them up without thought. Thankfully, I was able to discern truth from fiction. The gross characterizations of gay men and women that they promote was inconsistent with what I knew about myself and other LGBT people around me. Despite Gail's propaganda, I was able to embrace my sexuality without regret. By tabling SB 51, Eagle Forum and our reactionary legislature said no to the majority of Utahns, no to the LDS Church, no to the Chamber, no to the thousands of LGBT Utahns who live, work, and love in this state. But I will not forget the good lessons that Gail taught me. Never give up, never back down, always show up, always raise your voice. And I want all of Eagle Forum and the Utah legislature to know this. that your LGBT family, we're not going away. We are your queer constituents and neighbors, and many of us are in your biological family. We belong here in this Capitol together with you, gay, straight, Mormon, atheists, Democrats, Republicans, all of us. We have been fractured by false categories and alliances, but the truth is, we all belong together. Instead of fighting and dividing, let's work together to build a vital community that recognizes and honors our sameness while simultaneously protecting and celebrating us in all of our differences. So, I promise you this, the gays are coming back. We're going to be here next session, and this time stronger than ever, undeterred, with a mighty coalition determined to create a more just Utah for everyone. Thank you very much.